When you think about your executive development program, think about a chef. Get all your ingredients out there. Start with your design principles. Work backwards from the business change. Business change, what's in the strat plan, individual development needs. Forget your competency model. So we're going to start. How global, how scalable, psychologically based, MBA sort of academic based, sort of competency based. Let's get that blend right. And then let's put all the ingredients on the table. Let's use our assessment techniques. That creates learning gap. Let's use customized coaching where we can. Let's use a little training where we can. Let's use experiential learning where we can. Nobody reads books anymore. Stop with the books. You don't get to be a good leader by reading books. First of all, books are written by clowns like me that want to grow their consulting practice and get famous. One more time, clowns like me.
Are we supposed to laugh at that?
No, I'm not a clown. Don't make me feel bad. Very low self-esteem today. Books are for losers. You're not going to be a better leader by reading a book. You're going to go get a better leader by getting calluses on your hand. Work your business. Practice. You're uncomfortable giving feedback? Give more feedback. Read books to get frameworks. There's nothing good written since Good to Great. There's nothing good written since Leadership and Self-Deception. Be honest. There's nothing good written. And by the way, executives don't read books. They don't have time. They have families and lives, and they're working 60 hours a week. TED Talks, white papers, just-in-time digital, just-in-time, short, tight, spiky, tight things to my needs. Books. Nobody reads books anymore. Book industry is dead, right, Diane? Dying. Assessment centers, coaching, training, experiential, and then we talked about it last, action learning. Trial and error. These are adults. Get them out there in the business. Get them out there on a plane. Get them out there and then equip them to do some project that they're accountable for. Executives are not managers and directors. Embarrass them. Let me say it again. We do action learning projects in Module 3 of our 6 modules, and what's the first thing I say is you will be evaluated by the C-suite. On October 14th at the Irvine Company, everyone will be there, possibly Donald Brin. They will be watching you present. Are you nervous? This ain't nice. This is your development. This is your career. Take it seriously. Ray Werda will be there. Chip will be there. Donald Brin will be there. You're on stage for 20 minutes talking about your action learning project, your business deliverable. This ain't nice to have. You got presentation skills. You got team skills. You got strategy skills. You got change management skills. You got business planning skills. Now let's see you use them. You're accountable. You could fail. Let me end before the break by saying, you know part of the problem with executive development? Cover your ears, Janet. It's you. I'm going to go back to something I said way in the beginning. Think about how you've developed in your life and your career. And then HR and OD people show up in front of the room and the coffee's perfect and they're at the hotel and it's beautiful and the flip charts are there and this works. And we create this incredible, comfortable environment and we say we want to teach you to do it this way. That's not how adults learn. Stop it. Do you know how many times I hear from clients, cover your ears, Marissa, because you're going to get mad when I hear from our clients, if I have another, I'm going to say it, touchy-feely training event for my executives, Mike, show me how you're different. I can't deliver this again. You guys know what I'm talking about? We provide the exact wrong learning environment for executives to develop in. You want to create learning, create change, create discord, create urgency. Get out of the room, get out of the comfortable setting, get out of the HR mindset, get out of the ground rules. No, we have to be respectful. No, we don't. Let's debate. Let's argue. Let's engage. Let's be asynchronous. Maybe not all the time, but we have to build that in. We as HR leaders are too busy trying to make everyone comfortable. That's not how people develop and grow. That's not how people develop and grow. That's not how you developed and grew. That's not how you developed and grew. Now you have to have time to introspect. You have to have real assessments with objective information, not just your boss's bias information. You have to have a safe place to go and think. But you also have to be challenged. So I'm not saying we do this 100% of the time, but we have to spend a little bit more of our time thinking strategically rather than thinking just from an inside-out perspective as HR practitioners. If not, we get laughed or we get cynicism, right? So we got to avoid the cynicism and the laughter. Be very thoughtful about our design, outside in thinking. Competencies aren't everything, and we're going to create gaps and exploit gaps and help people to develop, not train them to be nice. Why don't we take 10 minutes, come back at 10:20, we'll shift gears to some of the content stuff that we're seeing in the field and see if some of that's interesting to you. If you have negative feedback, give it to Marissa. Positive feedback, give it to me.